Hello, family and friends, and welcome to Leonard Family Fun. We have a new edition for you today, and that is talking about some of our travel essentials, things that we don't leave home without when we're traveling, be it land or sea. Now, of course, you know, Bobby and I love to go cruising, so of course, all of these things go with us when we go cruising. But if we're on land, they're going to go as well. Some of the things that we have to have are including Lysol wipes. We have to have these Lysol wipes. I have so many. I have these and then I have the ones in the canister. This has been my travel essential long before the pandemic, aka COVID. Long before. That's because I can't remember. It was some long time ago. I was probably in my early 20s, long time ago, and went and did some traveling. In the room, there were spots, not friendly spots either, in the toilet area. So since then, I never ever travel without some type of cleaning wipe, okay? Another thing that you do not want to travel with, especially if you're on a cruise. You know, those are some really tight quarters. That ship is filled with lots of different foods in our GI system, tummies. Sometimes have to get adjusted, and I won't go any further than that, but you want to have some type of fragrance. And see, it's not focusing, but those who know, you know, poopery. Let me just tell you, this poopery is something important, be it land and definitely for sea. You need some poopery in your life, okay? Trust me, thank me later. Another thing that I like to have, especially again when we're cruising, again, because those are tight quarters, but if you're going to be traveling land for extended days, now, if it's a short trip, some of these things may not be necessary, depends on how short the trip is. Poopery, there's always room for poopery. Period. I don't care how long the trip is, it's good to have. Another thing to have that I like to put in the bag is one of these push-up or air fresheners. This is primarily for cruising, not so much for the land trips, but we'll definitely use it for cruising. Personal wise, in addition to the toiletries, I will not go through those. We all know we need toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, mouthwash, perfumes, colognes, all of those things. But when I travel, I do not like to use someone's washcloth other than mine. So I, at one point, would take my own washcloths to wash my face because I don't want someone else's washcloth on my face. But even at home, I use these. These are the Clean Skin Club wipes, and they are so nice. I don't have one with me that's open, and I have two different sizes. I have the travel size, and then these are the extra large. They actually are really large. I'll insert a picture so you can see what they look like open, but these are like my favorites. I will not travel without them. Now, once I did take the box with me, and it was a land trip. Yes, it was a land trip. Or was it a cruise? At any rate, I left it. I don't know how I walked out because I usually do a sweep of everything before we leave the room, the cabin, what have you. And I didn't do it. And it was it was this size, the travel size. And I had only taken a few wipes out of it. So this has, I think, 25. This has 25. These are the much larger. They're ultra soft, 100% biodegradable, vegan, and these are 50 count. I actually have one that I use to dry my hands. So this is what the large looks like. This is the large, and it's so soft, so soft. But anyway, I left that box, and I was just so now what I do is I take some and put them in sandwich bags or Ziploc bags. Now the large one, you can fold them a few times to get a few of them in the sandwich bags, but you really need a larger bag because you're only probably able to get about 3, maybe 4 in a sandwich bag if you fold them down. So now the smaller ones, you could get probably more in there, which brings me to my next piece. We do not travel without the gallon size, at least the gallon size freezer bags. Why? Because they can store so much, but most importantly, your liquids, especially if you're flying. Now, when you're flying, you're going to be limited on liquids unless you're checking your bags, then you won't have to. But another experience, a long time ago, I want to say it was like, y'all, I am so sorry. They're cutting grass outside. I didn't pack, and I want to say it was like about 2000. I remember distinctly. It was like 2005. I traveled. I was coming back from Myrtle Beach, and I had bought this beautiful, beautiful purse. It was made, it was canvas material. Put the purse in my suitcase along with my body wash and some other things. And during this time, I hadn't learned anything yet. So the TSA, my bags has always been attracted to TSA. They check my bags. Well, they checked my bag and they did not put the top back on the body wash. So when I open my bag, when I get home, body wash on all of my stuff, including my new bag. So that one experience only took one time for me to put everything liquids into a Ziploc bag. Now, when I'm traveling by car, I will still do it. When I'm traveling by air, sometimes, depending on how I feel, I may even double the bag just because TSA, I don't trust you. You've ruined things for me. So, no. Another essential that we will not travel without are battery pack chargers to charge our devices, mostly cell phones. So of course we have to have that. Another thing, this is one of my smaller ones, a tech bag, and it can hold, a few things, like the cables, lines, and your battery pack charger. Another thing that I like to travel with is my Apple Watch charger. So I have one that I keep at home, but this one here I keep in my tech bag, travel bag, so I don't have to worry about removing the one that's on I have a multi-station at home that charges all my devices, including the Apple Watch. So rather than taking that all apart, I'll just take this one and keep it inside the travel bag. Another thing that I recommend traveling with, because it doesn't matter the time of the year, or some type of lip balm. I have my EOS and my Carmex. Carmex is my absolute favorite. I cannot go without that, period. Okay. Another thing I like to travel with is some type of selfie stick, selfie gear. This is my gimbal. Sometimes she will play right, sometimes she won't. She's just temperamental. So usually she is the one that I use when I'm filming my videos. She didn't want to play right today, so she's in timeout. Put her away. Other essentials that I like to travel with and do not want to forget, of course, are all the electronics that you need. Your iPad, your cell phones, your cameras, your camcorders, all your electronics, and please do not forget your travel gear. Another thing, I had it with me. Oh yeah. So on cruises, you want to make sure if you're gonna take an extended. Now this is not that long. I have a really long one that's about 10 feet long, a multi outlet. Now the key with on cruises, you want to make sure that it does not have a surge protector on it. So this one does not. It just has the 3 outlets and it has 3 USB ports. And again, it's not that long, but it's long enough. It's perfect for us when we, definitely on our land trips. On our cruise trips, because the outlets are on the other side of the room, we need our longer one. But some of the newer ships today have plenty of outlets, so it's not really necessary. However, Bobby and I both use CPAP machines, so we do need the extended cord so that it'll be enough for us to be able to plug both of our devices on the side of the bed. But this one right here, it's not that long, but it serves its purpose for definitely at least for the land trips. So it stays with us. Some of the miscellaneous items, I mentioned those. You want to have you some freezer bags to keep those liquids in. Also, we like to take trash bags with us, the small ones like the 13-gallon, not just for trash, but to put some of our dirty laundry in case we're not able, don't have laundry facilities like that happened when we were on the Royals Liberty of the Seas, one of their older ships. It just was really shocked. They didn't have a laundry area, so we weren't able to do it. Another thing, and I didn't bring it up with me, I'll plug it in, a picture in, air tags. So air tags are so great. I have one air tag, and don't laugh at me, but I use that air tag for my keys. It's connected to my keys because I misplace my keys like all the time. So I bought the air tag to be on my keys, but please consider purchasing air tags. Put them in your luggage, because if your luggage is traveling without you, airlines, then they get lost. At least you know where they are. These are some of our travel essentials. We're going to do another video a little bit more extended, especially when we get ready to do a pack with me, so that you can see more of these items. But that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Put down in the comments some of your must-have travel essentials, and I would love to know what they are, so that way I can add them to our list. So until next time, family and friends, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll know when we release another video. Thanks. Have a great day.